Guys, I am so tired of hearing realtors tell homeowners that they have to stage their home to sell their home for the most amount of money and the shortest amount of time. It is absolutely not true. And we're going to talk about it in this video. So let's talk about it, okay? Is staging a good thing to do? Yes, but don't get it twisted. Most of the people that are telling homeowners that they have to stage their home are not opening up their wallets to pay for the staging. Let's get that out the way first, okay? Now, staging is good, but homeowners ultimately, for the majority of them, are looking for the best ROI on their money. They want to try to net the most amount of money for their home. And the mistakes that realtors make is they think that just because you get a higher sales price means you make more money. No, not if your expenses keep going up as well. So, is staging good? Yes. Is it always needed? No. And so we're going to get into the three main things that you need to consider whether staging is something that is good for you to do or whether you don't really need it, but it's absolutely not necessary. Number one, price point. Price point. Stop acting like all things are equal across different price points. Trust me, things are a little bit different at a $300 price point and a $900 million plus price point. When it comes to the taste, the style, the characteristics of the home, it's just different. So you gotta be conscious of the price point you're at for your area. For example, here in Texas, pretty much if you have a house that's $300,000, $350,000 and below, you don't need to stage your house for the most part. You just don't. Like, the house usually isn't that complicated. It's usually, the buyers aren't looking for something that's luxurious to see in a home when they come in. The buyers pretty much are walking in the house, looking to see, there's a living room, there's a kitchen. Do I think my stuff fits in here? Okay, we're good to go. And so paying attention to your price point will dictate to you whether you really need to sell your home or not. Because if we're talking 6, 7, 800,000, then yeah, it may be a good idea to do that. Number two, the demographics of your ideal buyers or potential buyers. Now, this is so important. I do not see realtors talking about this enough, guys. Look, if you're in one part of town, the buyers may not be that picky, right? The buyers may not be that picky. They're buying strictly for the location. They could care less what the house really looks like, right? They just want to know, can I afford it? Is it in the location, the school district I want? Let's get it. And so there may be so much demand for your location and for your area that you don't need to stage, right? In other areas, there may be so much inventory, there may be so much demand may be so low and supplies high. With the buyers, you gotta entice them, right? You gotta give them a good deal. You gotta find a way to have your home stand out from the others because there's so much inventory in that area. Well, and guess what? It may be a good idea to stage in that area. And so understanding your ideal buyers or the potential buyers for your property will give you an indication if staging is necessary, because whether they're picky type buyers, whether they're buyers that need to be enticed to get the property, or whether there's so much demand in the area that whether it's staged or not staged, they're gonna make an offer anyway. And third is the property weakness. Every property, everything in life, whether it's having dogs, kids, marriage, a job, a business, living in America, doesn't matter. Everything in life has its pros and cons, right? And so the same thing goes with homes. And so when you're selling a home, it's important to understand what are your pros, what would make people want to buy your home, and what are the cons? And are the cons deal breakers or not? And so, for example, when it comes to the potential weaknesses, if you have small rooms, right, and a buyer may look and go, whoa, these rooms are way too small. We can't fit our kids in this room. We can't fit our king mattress in this room. Then at that point, it may be a good idea to stage the home. If you have a small living room and a small kitchen area, it may be a good idea to stage to give people an idea as far as how they could utilize the space or what kind of furniture would it take for them to utilize the space if they still like the home because of the area, location, and other factors for the home. And so understanding if your home has certain weaknesses that buyers would have a hard time envisioning themselves and their things in the home, then those are the opportunities to shore up those weaknesses by staging. But if your home looks good, layout's good, rooms are good, you don't need it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. Keep following us. We have more great content for you. Hope we'll engage with you soon. Appreciate you.